Hello, welcome. This is the Group 7. Alright, so for today's video, we are reporting the electrical tools and equipment. Before you tackle any electrical project, having the proper tools is essential to getting the job done efficiently, correctly, and most important, safety. The old saying, use the right tool for the job, couldn't be more relevant, especially when it comes to electrical works.
What is the difference between a plain hand tool and an insulated hand tool? This screwdriver has a plastic handle, but that won't protect you if you accidentally touch a live high voltage wire. Insulated tools will protect you against accidental contact with the live wire up to 1000 volts AC and 1500 volts DC. The tools are insulated all the way from the tip to the back of the handle to keep you away from dangerous voltages.
Circuit breaker. For a better safety and control when they have done their job in the past. So what does an MCB do? The short answer is, it protects wires from overloads and short circuits. When we look on the inside of an MCB, we can see how that actually works. For overload protection, the temperature for a bimetal through which the current passes, yellow area is decisive. Screwdriver. A screwdriver is a tall manual or powered used for turning screws. A typical screwdriver has a handle and a shaft ending in a tip the user puts into the screw head before turning the handle. So how it works? Insert the screwdriver tip into the screw head and turn the handle clockwise, applying pressure on the handle to hold the tip firmly in the head. Continue turning the screwdriver firmly, making sure the screw remains straight as it enters the material. Make sure your hand is away from the screw in case the screwdriver slips off the screw head.
Good day everyone. There are kinds of electrical tools that I'm going to report. So first, electrical outlet. Electrical outlet, also known as electrical socket, plugs, or plugs. So, ang electrical outlet, kay bao naman kita og unsay porma ni og unsaon ni siya sa atoa. So, unsaon pagpagana sa electrical outlet. So, nag-need siya nga mo-create og circuit. Hole and hot hole. So first, neutral hole. Connected siya sa wire nga magdala siya sa electrical current niya, mubalik siya sa breaker box. Second, ground hole. Connected to a ground nga mag-protect siya sa electrical appliance. And lastly, hot hole. Connected siya sa wire pero mag-supply siya sa electrical current. Electric meter or a kilowatt hour. So, kini nga electric meter kay magbana-bana ni siya kung pila imong nagamit nga energy or electricity sa inyong panimalay. So, ang pagpagana sa electric meter. So, kini nga electric meter kay need yun ni siya sa mga hanas na bitaw about sa electricity like sa Sibico or sa mga Meralco is light fitting or also called luminaires or fixtures nga kinisan ang light fitting kay mo kupot siya sa suga nga makatabang sad mo create og light by allowing the electricity. And unsa ang pagpagamit sa light fitting? Power comes into the light via cable nga mo-consume sa unit and containing line the neutral and earth wires. MCB or miniature circuit breaker. Miniature circuit breaker better safety and control when they done their job in the past. Ug unsay gamit aning MCB? So, maprotect siya sa wire nga para dili siya mo-overload and short circuit. Nya. Ug imong tan-awon sa sud sa MCB nga makita nimo nga ang actual jud nga unsa pag-work.
Electrical tape or insulating tape is a type of pressure-sensitive tape used to insulate electrical wires and other materials that conduct electricity. Electrical tape is only intended for minor damage to the cord, and it cannot be used for major repairs of severely damaged wires. Electrical insulation for wire and cables slices rated up to 600 volts. By using electrical tape insulating wire, it protects against transfer of any electrical current passing through the wires to the people or components potentially coming into contact with them, and it stops the electrical current accidentally passing to other wires, which could create a short or even start an electrical fire. But electrical tape also is not a permanent solution for repairs. Wire stripper, a tool used for stripping or removing the insulation of connect wires and different size openings for the different sides of wire. A wire stripper has a series of labeled holes that match the common wires gauges, typically 10 gauge to 20 gauge. When you insert the wire into the proper hole and squeeze the tool handles, it precisely severs through the plastic insulation layer without damaging the copper. Gauges means a size of wire, and it's referred to the thickness of wire. Gauge is represented by a number, with smaller numbers representing thicker wire gauges, and while higher number signifying the thinner wires. Wire stripper, it is used to remove the protective covering or jacket from electrical wires. By removing the jacket, the wire stripper helps the electrician expose the wire for new uses or repairs, and it is capable of stripping the wire without damaging the copper and stripping the end portion of an electrical wire in order to connect them to other wire or to terminals. Multimeter or multi-tester. A multimeter or a multi-tester, also known as a volt-ohm meter, is an electronic measuring instrument or tools that combine several measurement functions in one unit. A typical multimeter may include features such as the ability to measure voltage, current, and resistance, and typically over several ranges of value. Multimeter are invaluable tools for troubleshooting a wide range of electrical components. The possible applications are many, but they are typically used to test wall outlets, power cords, appliances, consumer electronics, and vehicle electrical systems. And multimeter impressively versatility is ability to test for three basic units of electricity, including voltage, current, and resistance. Voltage. Multimeter can test two forms of voltage: the alternate current or AC and direct current or DC. The alternate current is the voltage used in our homes' electrical wiring. For examples, power outlets, bulbs, or refrigerators, while the direct current is used primarily in vehicles, residential solar systems, and consumer electronics and batteries. Resistance. Resistance is the opposition to the flow of current through a circuit. Resistance is measured in ohms. Current. Current is the amount of electricity flowing through the circuit, and current is measured in amps. These are the part of multimeter: display, selection knob, probes, and ports.